The factory of the future will be run by a man and a dog. The man is there to feed the dog, and the dog is there to make sure the man doesn't touch anything. Sounds a lot like this next episode of The Nice Guys Fuckery. Doug and Strick doing a whole lot of
I
nothing.
bought Roku at $96. That was my average cost.
Mm-hmm. So
right
you got
now,
like half a share for $50, right?
Right, exactly. I got 0.52 shares, and I am from my original $50 investment. I am at $33.73. I'm exactly
so you're
the
down
opposite.
34% or so.
I am down 32.45%. Today's return, I was only down 3% today.
Only 3% today.
Hey, we've been going about this all wrong. Mr. Stay Puft's okay. He's a sailor here in New York. We introduce him to the nice guys on business, we won't have any trouble. Most days, they take their meds. This is not one of those days. Welcome to Fuckery with the Nice Guys. No interviews, no business content. Just your two favorite slack-jawed mouth breathers ranting about whatever. Now, strap yourselves in for Nice Guys Fuckery with the kings of fuckery, Doug Sandler and Strickland Bonner.
I know you take no responsibility. You don't even take responsibility for actually making sure the episode gets out on time according to the last 2 weeks worth of scheduling. What's been your deal, man?
Last week was completely on time. Just the week before wasn't.
Oh, well.
Just Erica missed it for some reason. I don't know why.
Okay.
But it was totally 100% out on time.
We will do the picnic problem in chair, not in computer. If it was Erica that was saying, why haven't you posted another episode? I'm like, okay. Well, I tend to trust our listeners much more than I trust us.
I get that.
A few things I'd like to discuss. First, I'd like to discuss.
Oh my God.
Drinking this wonderful beer.
Doug is holding up a bottle of PBR. That would be Pabst Blue Ribbon. Yes.
It's kind of like an IPA version of Budweiser. It's got a little bit of a malty barley hoppy kind of vibe going on.
Does it really? I can't remember the last time I had a PBR, so I honestly have no idea.
Well, I had a choice. I went to the refrigerator. It was either this or a Bartles and James wine cooler.
Well, I guess between those two choices, you've got a good one. But why do you have PBR in the fridge?
I saw it at the store, and I'm like, I really haven't had that since college.
There's a reason for that.
Because it's cheap. It was, I think, if I remember correctly, in college, Heineken was $2.98 a 6-pack. And I think that PBR was somewhere in the $1.99 range
God, that's funny.
Somewhere in there. Like what you can't, you go to a local liquor store now and you get a 6-pack of Budweiser, you're still spending $8 to $9 for a 6-pack. Now, I know that's still cheap, but you get it at like Raven Stadium.
That's interesting, though. That does sound high. Like I buy Shiner here.
Yeah.
And it's like, it averages, I don't know, $1.20 a can, $1.30 a can or something.
All right. Well, so that would be so that would be almost $8. That would be $8 a 6-pack.
Of course, now I got to look, but I'm sure the price can vary everywhere. So I'm going to look at HEB, which is my local.
Well, as you're looking that up, I just want to let you know I got probably one of 100 texts I got this week from Temu. Just so you know. Yeah. Did you put yourself on their Did you buy anything from them?
16 ounce. No.
Oh, well, that's why you haven't gotten the emails. I get emails and texts, and every way that they can possibly try to connect with me, I have reached out. I do have some product reviews that I would like to do today also.
They want to remind you that you need to keep buying shit from them. So a 12-pack of Budweiser at HEB is $14.50. So just a little bit more than a dollar bottle.
12-pack, I would assume would be almost twice as expensive as a 6-pack. They don't have a 6-pack price. Is it like $8?
Well, they've got a 6-pack 16 ounce, but that's not your typical bottle.
Oh no, that's not the 12 ounces.
Right. I want to compare apples to apples here.
What do they think? I'm a drunk?
Right?
16. I guess actually a 16 ounce would be about what I would like to drink because I don't want to drink two, but I certainly can drink one. And let's see, 16 ounces. So that's one and a quart, one and a third.
Well, it's a quart. It is a quart or a pint. I'm sorry, not a pint. It's a quart. No, I just said it again. It's a pint. Like if you order a pint of beer, then 16 ounces. Yeah, that makes sense.
All right. Well, I like my 12 ounces. It's good.
Okay.
It's good.
Pabst Blue Ribbon.
Oh, are you doing from the same?
BST. Actually, I don't think they have it.
They probably don't have that. Isn't that like a Maryland beer?
No, PBR
Not
isn't.
as
It's
much
not
as
Maryland,
Natty
I don't
Bo.
think.
Not as much as
Natty Bo is, yeah. But here, let's try Shiner. I know they got Shiner. Shiner Bock, 6-pack bottles, $11. Oh, that's interesting.
What's more expensive?
Shiner is actually more expensive. Yeah, a 12-pack of Shiner is actually $17. So it's basically
Whoa.
$1.50
Yeah.
a bottle versus like $1.10 for Budweiser. But I'll pay the extra 40 cents for actually having flavor in my beer. I'm okay with that.
I've never had a Shiner. I've got to see if I can locate one here in Ojai, California.
Well, you've had Yingling before, right?
Oh yeah, of course.
It's very similar to Yingling. I think it's better. It's like a little smoother, but it's that sort of a little, I don't even fucking know, like hoppy or barley-y or I don't fucking know.
Well, do you like
that.
IPAs? Because I can't stand IPAs. They
No,
really just
I think they're like, it's too light and like bitterish. I don't know.
Yeah, bitter. It's too bitter for me. I'm a lager kind of guy. Now, I know that probably means that I probably like, white Zinfandel when it comes to wine. It's the white Zinfandel of wine is lager probably, but I like it. I do like it.
I think lager, like Shiner or Yingling, has more flavor than like fucking watered down Budweiser. But I don't know. We are not beer experts, but my name is Strickland Bonner, and on the other side of the microphone is Mr. Doug Sandler. Welcome back. Welcome back.
Hey. We got a bunch of stuff to cover. We got product reviews. We have our Robinhood update. We have a bunch of things. You were giving me some information about Robinhood, and I wanted you to keep it for the show. So I'm excited to know where you are progressing or how you are progressing, and the thought for as we narrow in on next month's $50. Are you going to put it into Pixel again, or are you going to diversify and go outside of the Pixel world?
Well, I'm still trying to figure out where in the app I can see like how much I'm up lifetime, like percentage wise. You know how to get there?
Yeah. Okay. So if you go to the app itself, and for those of you that have no idea what we're doing, every month we are going to put in $50 of our own money. If you haven't been listening to the Nice Guys on Business, download the Robinhood app, establish an account for yourself. You are not behind, not until February, and not until March you will be behind, but we want you to put $50, anything that you want to. You can put it into a multitude of different stocks. You can put it into something safe. You can put it into one stock if you want to. We're going to have a little contest for the entire year. We're going to take it February through December, and Strickland right now is reviewing his investment diversification over the last 20 days since we have
diversification or lack thereof, because I only bought 28 shares of a penny stock called Pixelworks.
All right, so he's got 28 shares. You're up 1.17%.
No, but that's not actually correct. Now, where do you see that?
Click the
all. Right here where it says plus 1.17%, that's today.
No, today you're up.
Oh, no, $1.77 was my average cost.
That's your average cost.
Oh, here we go.
Share.
Total return. You're right. I just needed to click on to the actual stock. Yeah. So are you ready for this? How I'm
go ahead.
crushing Warren Buffett and the entire New York Stock Exchange stock market?
Strickland put in $50
$50
at the beginning of February. And
this was February 1st, or I think January 31st, technically, right? Mm-hmm. And my investment, the amount that I spent was like $48 or something. I think I have a buck or two left, whatever, right?
Mm-hmm.
Well, this Pixelworks PXLW, if you need the code. Since then, which is only 3 weeks ago, I'm up 53.75% right now. 53 fucking percent. Now, of course, that means I'm only up $24, $26, but I mean, shit. If I'd invested 50,000 instead of 50, I'd be at like 76 grand. That would be amazing.
So I will share mine. Now it's time for me to share mine. All right. I invested my $50 I put into Roku. And at the time, hold on, let me find it. I bought Roku. It was, let's see. I bought Roku at $96. That was my average cost.
So
right
you got
now,
like half a share for $50, right?
Right, exactly. I got 0.52 shares, and I am from my original $50 investment. I am at $33.73. I'm exactly
so you're
the
down
opposite.
34% or so.
I am down 32.45%. Today's return, I was only down 3% today.
Only 3% today.
Yeah, so I don't know about Roku for me, but you know what? I'm going to hold on to it because I am not a buy high and sell low guy. You know, I'm not going to try to play the market that way and just say, "Oh my God, cut my losses." Or nice guy community, what should I do? Should I cut my losses? And in March, should I take the $50 that's going to be put in and the remaining, well, let's say it's what it is today, the remaining $33.73, and put all of that into one other stock? Or do I keep Roku and hopefully offset some of my tragedy with another stock? I don't know, but Strickland seems to be, at least so far in February, he has picked a winner. And how did you pick Pixel again?
I signed on to the app, right? And the first thing it does after you sign on and put some money in, it's like, hey, here's some suggestions. And I specifically looked at penny stocks just because I thought, you know what, I've only got $50 to invest. So the first thing I want to do is going to be find something inexpensive just for fun, right? And there were 3 or 4 of them, and it said Pixelworks, and they had just cut a deal with Disney. And I'm like, okay, well, that sounds like a good plan. Let's jump in. But what I find really interesting, so Roku, obviously big company. They've been around for a while. I know who they are. How the fuck are they down 32% in 3 weeks?
I don't know.
It shouldn't be that volatile.
But go to you were sharing your screen just a moment ago. Share your screen again and go back to Roku. And instead of just doing a 30-day picture like we have, look at a 1 year, or look at a 3-month history of Roku, just to see what the stock has done over 3 months. So look at that. Look at the dive.
106.
I don't know what happened on February. When did that happen? What day did that sharp drop?
Literally today.
No,
February 15th, it was at 94, which is just barely under what you paid for it.
Right.
But shit, in between the 15th and today, which is the 22nd, it dropped 30 fucking percent.
But okay, now go look at, instead of looking at it that way, look at a year.
The last year, right?
So in the last year, it is still up compared to where it was a year ago. If you go all the way. So
back in May, it was at $50, and back in February, it was at 70. So it's definitely up. So what was the high? The high was 106. Why did it fucking tank? I'm just curious. Do they have here we go.
Yeah, they give you articles.
Faces analyst downgrades amid Walmart acquisition impact on Roku. Oh, so this is like today, the last couple days, because Walmart is buying Vizio. I heard about that, but I don't know how that would affect Roku.
Okay.
Roku shares experience a 32% decline due to the Vizio Walmart tie-up, presenting challenges, but a compelling entry point. So compelling entry point says to me, well, they're down 30%, but we think they might make some kind of a comeback.
Well, and then you go back to Robinhood for a moment, because when I originally bought it, it said something like 55% say buy, 20% say hold, and then the other, 30% say sell. So where are we? There you go. What's that? Buy?
Oh yeah, well, 58% say hold.
I am
right
holding
now, but 30% say buy. Yeah.
All right. So normally what I would do is I would look at the buy, hold, sell, and then I would look and see what's going on with those articles and then make a decision. So yeah, they're still saying buy. I just happened to buy it at a time like now would not be the time for me to sell. Oh, look at that. I like all those things like Zoom. I don't have DocuSign. That'd be an interesting thing to buy, but Shopify, that's interesting. I would consider buying Shopify also.
Interesting. Anyway,
so anybody in our community that is playing along with us, Erica, Emily, or Jared, Tim, are you guys playing? Sean, are you? Are you guys, Ryan? Are you guys playing along with us? And if you are, let us know how you are doing. I'm very curious if anybody is playing along because this is like the fun things that the nice guys are doing.
And just to make it abundantly clear, this in no way should reflect professional investment advice. We don't know what the fuck we're doing. This is all just for fun. So please don't leave us a voicemail saying, you told me to buy Roku. What the fuck, you idiots? No, we don't fucking know.
If you would rather do the showcase showdown on the wheel of on the Price is Right, you have a better shot of winning money.
Did we ever talk about the Price is Right, the guy that got the showcase showdown exactly right to the dollar?
No, but we may have, but I don't recall, which is not unusual for me. But maybe you could fill in the gap there. What are you talking about?
So you know how the Price is Right works with the showcase showdown, right?
Yeah.
So you see a cajillion items, stuff, right? And you have to try to figure out what it costs. And if you come within $100 of guessing it correctly without going over, you win both showcases.
Wow.
Right?
I did not know that.
Yep. So you have to be closer than the other person without going over. That's the first thing, right?
Yeah.
But if you're within $100, you actually get both showcase showdowns, which for those of you who don't watch The Price is Right or haven't seen it in a long time, each showcase showdown is worth anywhere from 10 to like fucking 25 grand. Like winning both of them is a shitload of stuff, right?
A shitload of taxes.
And a shitload of taxes too.
That's all I heard, right?
Yeah. And so there was a guy one time, and this was while Drew Carey was hosting it. I think it was a woman, actually.
I thought he still was hosting it.
I think he is, yeah.
Okay.
But he got the showcase showdown and guessed it exactly correctly to the dollar. And Drew Carey, he didn't even react. I saw this a while ago. There's actually a documentary, I think, on Netflix about this. And it's like an hour-long documentary. I found it really interesting, actually, about how it happened. Drew Carey basically didn't even react. I mean, I think he just walked off the set because he was so sure that, oh, this is bullshit. This is a scam. Obviously, this guy cheated. So there's no way we're going to air this episode. That's basically what he was thinking.
Oh, my God. So that is crazy.
The quick version of what happened. And again, if you want the expanded version, I found the documentary really interesting. This guy was watching The Price is Right, and he would notice the same products over and over and over again, right? And so in his mind, he's like making this list of, oh yeah, I know that's $4.99. I know that's $2.99. He'd see the same shit over and over and over again. And he would say, hey, when you see a trip, that's complicated because you got airfare and hotel and shit like that. And it's you can kind of make a ballpark guess, but you can't know exactly what it is, right? And so his showcase showdown comes up, and so he actually went to be on the show a number of times, and they picked him once, but he like made it past the first one, but then lost in the I don't remember. But one time that he went, he made friends with this woman, and the woman got picked. Okay,
yeah,
and so, but she didn't really know what she was doing, but she had been talking to the guy in line.
He coached her from the audience.
He did 100%. Because when they look to the audience and people are yelling and screaming,
right.
She's looking right at him because she knew. And basically he coached her through. They get to the showcase showdown, and the one that she got, it was all products that he had seen before. And he gives her a very specific amount. Now, that's the other thing with Showcase Showdown. Normally, you're going to guess $21,400. Or you're going to guess some, or $21,000, some round amount, right? He guesses, he tells her the specific dollars, like $21,412. And she's like, okay, I trust you. And she guesses that. And Drew Carey, he pulls up the thing and he starts reading it and he's like, no, this is impossible. And it's the exact same fucking number. It was exactly right. Yeah.
Well, hold on. Wait, did she guess what wait, that means there was two people that guessed exactly right.
No. I apologize. The guy was in the audience. I kept thinking of the guy because the documentary is about the guy. But the guy's name didn't actually make the bid. The woman that he was coaching is the one who made the bid and won both of them.
Got it. Okay. All right. So according to, of course, our friend Google, after later winning his group at the wheel, Nice made his way to the Showcase Showdown after being presented with a showcase which included a pool table, karaoke machine, and a 17-foot camper. Nice guessed exactly $23,743, which won him the showcase.
Oh, so it is the guy. I saw the thing like a year or more ago, and I thought was
whatever. Just the whole idea of so back up just a quick second because I want to test your skill set for just a second. What was the purchase price without looking? What was the purchase price of your Pixel stock to the penny? Do you remember?
$1.77.
Okay. Do you remember what the purchase price of my Roku stock was to the penny?
Let me think about this. 96, 76 or something.
You're a little under pressure to be, and you and I are just having this conversation. How about putting that on national television, international television, and adding 4 products? And you not only have to know the price of one, but you have to add up the price of 4 and do the math all in your fucking head.
Dude, no shit. And this guy, he must have had, I don't know, dozens, hundreds of products in his head. How do you remember all that shit? I have no idea. I don't know. It.
And why would somebody spend their entire waking time focused on that? Don't you work a job, have a family, or do anything?
Right. Oh, I'm with you. Dude, I'm so with you.
I mean, let's talk about, and you have to be picked, which is another challenge. And you have to be, you have to make it to the audience. You have to be picked. You got to it's not like you didn't have to go through some steps in order to get to the Showcase Showdown.
Now, interestingly enough, and they talk about this in the documentary, and this is something I always suspected, but never confirmed until they said it. It's not random. The people who get chosen from the audience?
I think so also, because those tend to be the most enthusiastic motherfuckers I've ever seen in my entire life.
That is it. They go through the line. So people are waiting in line to be in the audience. Yeah. And the producers go through the line and they talk to people. And basically, they are looking for people who are enthusiastic and are positive and maybe have some knowledge or have been there before. Yes, they totally handpick the people that get chosen.
I go to the gym a couple of times a week, and one of the things that I do before I go to any equipment is I'm on the elliptical machine, and there's 2 televisions, and the left television is usually sports, and the right television is usually The Price is Right. So I'm always, but I can't hear it. I can only see it. And I'm like, what the hell? They don't have those games anymore, like the mountain climbing game, or they got all of the games. Some games are extremely fast, like literally 15-second games. And then some games are games that will take you, 2 or 3 minutes. I guess it just depends on how much time is eaten up in the remaining portion. Each game is not the same amount of time. Do you realize that, right?
Yes. I'm definitely aware of that. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So I usually watch and just see what's going on. And I see the people then spin the, I remember when they went to, I don't think that they always did the Showcase Showdown. What they used to do, it was the person that won the most made it to the, how did that work?
I think it was something like that. And in fact, I remember when they first started doing the Showcase Showdown, and like there's the two spaces right above and below the $1. Isn't that some bonus shit
green.
or something?
It's like a green no,
yeah, like if you get $1, I don't even remember. But yeah, you and I are so fucking old. We remember Bob Barker,
I don't. Drew Carey, he's the new guy. He's been doing it for 30 years, right?
Yeah, the new guy only been doing it for 15 years.
Isn't Jay Leno the new guy? Who plays Johnny Carson? No, the Johnny Carson was really the older guy because Jack Parr was before him.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Oh my God, so much goodness, so much goodness. We got a couple things. We have the I think there's a voicemail that we have to do, and I also want to make sure we do the product reviews, and then I want to do a Netflix one review of a show that I've been watching, unless you have any other shows that you've been watching that you want to share.
No, I'm looking for a new show to watch. I have not found anything interesting.
Well, you wouldn't want to watch the one that I watched.
Please, tell me. I love a negative review.
I liked it a lot, but I don't think that you would be attached to the show at all. So, in what order do you want to do this? You want to do the Netflix review? Do you want to do? Do you want to do the voicemail?
Do Netflix first. We got to leave voicemail till last because we're just assholes like that.
Okay, so you want to do the Netflix review? Okay, so the show that I was watching on Netflix. Now, I tend to like the shows that have a lot of series going on because that way I have the ability to
a lot of seasons.
A lot of seasons. Sorry, a lot of seasons going on because I want to hang out with the show for it because we usually watch 2 or 3 episodes in one night, whatever show that we're watching. So the show that I most recently watched, which was just a limited season, I think it was 13 or 14 episodes. 14 was One Day. Now, have you seen One Day yet?
Have not heard of it.
It's like a it's a penultimate episode. I don't want to give it. I don't want to be a what do you call that? A
spoiler.
I don't want to share any spoilers. So I won't tell you what happens in the show other than it's a show about a couple that meets on graduation day in college and the 20 years I think that they spend after college reconnecting. It's completely different walks of life. It stars I think it's Ambika Mod, and Leo Woodall I've
also never heard of.
I never heard of anybody that's in the show other than just knowing that okay, let's give this it was almost like a romantic drama. I don't even want to call it a rom-com because there was no comedy involved in it. But it was something that I could get involved in because it is really like pull your heartstrings kind of drama, but I just don't think that you would like it. I don't think it would be your kind of thing.
You may be right. It's not moving me as I'm looking at it, like on the Google in the description. I'm like, yeah, that's a little boring.
And I can't possibly see how they could do a second season. I don't want to give
they pick
anything. I don't want to give anything away, but I can't see how they could possibly do a second season. Although stranger things have happened because they could do a prequel of the show.
That gut wrenching One Day ending explained. I'm not gonna. You know what? It's getting 84% people liked the show and 93% on Rotten Tomatoes. I think maybe I should give it a try.
Oh, okay. All
praise.
Right. Well, you can watch the first episode or two and make a judgment whether you want to continue. But I would like it if there was any people that like romantic drama type of shows, it probably would be a good fit for you. And if you like something that you don't have to make too much of a commitment to, it's a good show for you to watch because it is only 13 or 14 episodes.
14 episodes, yeah.
Something like that. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Product review?
Did we talk about, you watched Fleabag, right?
I did watch Fleabag.
Did you like it?
And I hear that there's another season of Fleabag that's coming out. Is that correct? Or maybe the same person that's in Fleabag is in something else.
Phoebe Waller-Bridge was just in the Indiana Jones movie.
Oh, hold on a second.
They kind of teased. They didn't actually set it up, but they kind of teased that she might be like the new Indiana Jones. I mean, they definitely, not to do any spoilers, but they kind of ended that one with Harrison Ford's not going to be back for another Indiana Jones movie, which he already said that anyway. He basically said, you know what, this is absolutely positively going to be my last one. And the way they ended the movie, they cemented that. But they kind of left it open that Phoebe Waller-Bridge could sort of take over that mantle.
Wait, was she in any of the other Indiana Jones movies?
Nope.
Okay, so is the reason that she could potentially be cast as Indiana Jones or in the next Indiana Jones movie because of her witty personality, because of her acting skill? Like what would drew her? Like, why wouldn't it be another guy, for example?
I'm not saying that this is what's going to happen, but she was definitely the femme fatale of the movie, and the way the two of them got along, and the way they set her character up, I feel like they gave her character a lot of background and a lot of backstory.
Oh, she was in the movie then.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that's what I was
sorry,
asking.
I didn't clarify that
Was
part.
she not even in the movie? She was in the movie, is what you're saying.
Yeah. She was basically the second lead behind Harrison Ford throughout the whole movie.
Was that before or like, so she did a movie and then she did Fleabag?
No. Fleabag was like 8 or 10 years ago.
Oh, okay. I was thinking, how do you go from the small screen to the big screen?
No.
And then, okay, I got it. So she went from small screen to big screen. It was not the other way around.
Yeah.
Got it. So there is no way Fleabag is coming back out again.
I don't think so. No.
No, I agree with you.
It's been gone for a long time, but it was so goddamn good.
So were you adding something to that? Were you
I don't know. I don't remember why I thought of that. I have no idea, but just thought I wanted to bring it up.
Do you want me to share my product review? Would you like
Temu, right?
Okay. Let me
What
share
product did you actually end up buying from Temu? That's what I'm
it's not.
firstly curious about.
To know Temu, or however you say it, is to know that you can't just buy one product, because you try to buy one product, they throw a whole bunch of other things at you. So there were 7 products that were on my list. Everything from now, I don't even know why this plastic pill case, a 7-day tablet candy box portable storage tablet holder.
I can tell you why that came.
Why?
Because you're fucking old.
Maybe so.
Don't we all need pill cases for each fucking day because we're so fucking old?
Maybe. But okay, so granted, that's good. So there was a number of things in here that I got that I thought, oh, this would be cool. I kind of have looked for these things in the past and just have never pulled the trigger on it. Like this one. I haven't tried this one out yet, but the digital caliper measuring tool.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. See, this guy's like measuring like a cherry or a nut or something. Yeah. I don't know what they're ball bearing. I don't know what that is that they're measuring. But I ordered that, and true to form, it came and it does work. I'm going to give it its props because I did measure a couple things with it, but I haven't really put it to the test in doing something important with it yet. But okay, but that works, so that it's good. So I will give Temu a thumbs up for the digital caliper.
Oh, wait a minute. I thought you said you just bought that.
I did. All of these things have been delivered.
Oh, it have been delivered. So you have purchased it, tested it, and can attest that for $4.97, you feel that you've gotten more than your money's worth.
When you say more than my money's worth, it turns on and it measures. Mm-hmm. I haven't had an opportunity to use it to, let's say, measure a bead.
Oh, so you haven't actually done anything with it yet.
I did sample test measure something. I measured the width of the door, which is like 1.71 inches, and then I remeasured it with a tape measure, and I'll be darned, it's 1.71 inches or close enough. I am
very curious. When you purchased it, what were you thinking you would need it for?
Every once in a while, there is a very minute measurement that I need to take. I don't know what the measurement is for. Like if I, okay, I'll give you an example. All right, this is going to be a little bit weird for you, but I'm going to give it to you anyway. Okay. All right, here I gotta put this in my hand so that you can see it, and I'll hold it up to the camera if the camera can focus. Can you see what I'm holding in between my hands right now?
It looks like a shell of a pill,
right. Okay.
Yeah, very teeny tiny.
I take a Prostate Supreme supplement, when you get 60, things go on with your body and you want to make sure that you can, keep things running efficiently and properly. So I got these Prostate Supreme pills. So this is the size of the pill. It's a fairly large pill as compared to that pill, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, very large compared. So I needed to know what the size of that pill was. So
Okay.
the prostate pill that is filled, so that I can get a smaller pill, because they don't make prostate pills any smaller. I can't find one that's smaller than the ones that come in the bottle. So I said, okay, I'm going to empty out the stuff and I'm going to fill my own, because I can't take a big pill. I choke on them every time I take them.
Damn. Okay.
So I wanted to measure the pill. So I can tell you, although I haven't used it for measuring it, that would have been an example of something that I would have used it for.
Fascinating.
Fascinating, right?
Okay.
So that's product number one was the digital caliper. The pill case, it's just a gimme. They gave that. I didn't order that. I didn't even want that. This is another thing that I did want. I like the idea of having these little tiny like 12 by 12 terry towels.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So I
Oh
ordered
my
those.
God, 12 towels, $4.50.
Right. They're just small little towels that I use for detailing some of the things in my car. And in the event that I, use it and abuse it, I can just throw it away. It's not like a big deal. So I have used them. I used those today, and I have been quite pleased with the towels.
Okay.
All right. I'm not going to hit this one yet, the car dent puller. I'm going to save that one for last.
I'm dying to know.
But I did get this this ratchet. Now, interestingly enough, when you buy this, you can see the price, right? Right here, $4.99.
$5 for a set of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 of them.
Well, that's what you would think, and that's what I thought.
Mm-hmm.
So I purchased this and expected to get the 7 of those ratchets. Well, the 7-piece ratchet set is actually $41.99.
Ah.
I got the one 10 millimeter for $5.49.
Doesn't seem like such a good deal now.
Didn't seem like that was such a great deal, but that's okay. It is a ratchet, and it does work. Now
It does ratchet.
it does
Okay.
ratchet. It does do its ratcheting thing. I also got the item that is sold out is the double-sided rubber soft head mallet. Now, every once in a while, I have a job that needs something that doesn't need a metal-headed hammer in my house to fix. It wouldn't be like putting a nail in. It would be maybe, I don't know, fixing a little dent that you get in your drywall. So something that's got a rubber tip would be better than the metal tip. So use that. That is good. Also, I got the 50-piece zinc self-drilling drywall anchors, because item is sold out here too.
Also sold out.
Wow. But very similar, $4.79. It's like, instead of the plastic one, it's the metal one.
Makes sense.
Very interested in that. And then I do want to talk about this one for just a moment, because this is one that I actually, just for the Nice Guys on Business. Oops, not that one. Hold on, let me find it again. Where did it go? I got of course, the car dent puller.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Just as it's advertising, it does. It's very easy to use. It's kind of like a scissors handle style suction cup.
Mm-hmm.
You glue the little tab onto the dent, the door ding in your car, and then it attaches to the scissor, and you kind of pull it just like a scissors, almost like a clippers.
Mm-hmm.
And it did a very good job of pulling the ding out of the hood of my car.
Really?
It's really good. It really is.
Good to know.
The only problem is that they really encourage you to use the glue that is sent with the package, but the glue fits into a glue gun that's smaller than the glue gun that I have. So I couldn't use that glue for the glue gun. So I used my own glue for my own glue gun. And now the problem is the glue from the glue gun is stuck on my car.
Oops.
So the dent is out, but the glue has replaced the dent.
Okay.
I'm going to have to figure out how to get that out. But I would give that one, which was a $14.48 portion of my sale, I would give that a 2 thumbs up.
Nice.
So the
Excellent.
entire purchase was $27.31 and included 7 items, and they paid for the shipping. I'm still trying to figure out how they even do that. The shipping alone would be $27.
Mm-mm.
I have no idea how they did it, but they did
So
it.
how did it get shipped to you? Was it just like postal
Mail,
service?
USPS, US Postal
Okay.
Service.
So I'm guessing that was probably not $24, but U.S. Postal Service, if they have it all in a warehouse somewhere, probably $4. Like they probably got some $5, some bulk thing that they get.
Maybe, but I'll tell you, JJ's mom ships stuff to us all the time, and I look at the shipping costs on the label. Now she does ship it not priority like overnight, but it's like, hey, I want to make sure that it gets there, so
Mm.
I need to make sure that I have the ability to track it. And I look at the shipping costs, and there's like $30 to ship a small box, $40 to ship a slightly larger box. And I kept thinking, how does Temu do all that and ship it? I mean, yeah, they probably have a much higher volume than my mother-in-law does, but how does that work?
So when she does it, does she go to one of these like
Mm-mm.
mail it places?
USPS. She goes right, doesn't go to the UPS store because they'll jack you
They
around.
jack you like crazy, yeah. Huh.
But I don't know. I don't know how Temu does it. Free shipping. I have no idea. I'm personally thinking they use these first orders or two as a lost leader, and then they start to
Jack you.
get you from there.
It's possible.
But I don't know.
Dude, I still don't know how fucking Amazon does it at $9.99 a month. I mean, I order so much
I
shit
know.
from Amazon Prime, and it's like cheap stuff that they're gonna ship to me for free, and it's like I don't know how.
Well,
they
it's
do it.
not free. You do spend $10 a month, which I think is now going up a little bit from there, $12 or something like that.
I
But
don't know.
even if it doesn't go up, $9 a month. Now, and there are probably some people that don't order anything.
Mm,
I
to each his
guess.
own.
I don't
Guess.
know. I have no idea how they do it either. But I am so happy that Amazon is in my life because we get so many boxes from Amazon.
No, me too. I love Amazon. It's like Christmas every fucking day, right there. Hmm.
All right, I'm going to stop sharing. That is my product review. If we order more products from Temu, you know what? I didn't do this right. I should have charged that on our corporate credit card because now it's a product review. I should be able to write that off.
Exactly. 100%. 100%.
Do your mom and dad, are they still working?
No,
Okay.
my mom does some side stuff, like fun stuff. But
Does your mom, maybe you don't know this, does your mom still file a tax return?
yeah, I think she does. Like, does your mom not have to file one at all?
I don't, it's, she hasn't for the last several years because the only income that she gets is Social Security and a small investment return. Small, I'm talking small, well under, $5,000, let's call it for the year.
Hmm.
I don't know what the limit is for having to file or, the ceiling when you can or when you do or don't have to file a tax return.
I have no idea. I honestly have no idea what it is.
Well, I'm hoping
It is
that I never
interesting that
don't
your
have to
mom,
file.
even though she's got investment income coming in, and even though it's small, that she doesn't have to file any tax return.
I don't know. I don't know. Every time I look, I'm like, does my mom who collects Social Security and small, what's the limit or what's the question? What's the not the limit? What's the thing?
Well,
What's
it
the
is a limit.
minimum?
It's like the low minimum. Yeah, the low
Right.
limit, basically.
What's the limit that my mom has to make in order to pay taxes? And I think it's something like $15,000 in addition to her Social Security. So I don't know the answer to the question.
No idea.
All right,
No
let's.
fucking idea.
I think we get into now that I've tipped my mom off to the IRS. Nobody knows who my mom is. She's under an alias name, so it's fine. Oh my God! So all the things that we have to do, like my mom, she had this reverse mortgage on her property, and
Oh.
the only conditions for the reverse mortgage company are you've got to you got to sign an affidavit every year that you're still living in the property. You have to pay your property taxes and you have to maintain homeowners insurance.
Mhm.
But getting them, which is all done electronically, getting them, the tax authority and the insurance company, to send you a receipt for an electronic payment, very challenging. I was just
Really?
dealing with that the last couple of days.
Interesting.
All the stuff you have to. So you don't have to deal with any of that with your parents, do you?
No.
So you are your own ship.
Right now. Yeah, right now. My dad, let's see, my stepmom, Caroline, is like ridiculously organized, like very anal about that kind of stuff. And she has investment properties in Michigan. So like she's so fucking on top of all of that stuff. And I'm sure my dad is aware of how it all works, but like she runs the show with that. And my mom, like, she's got like Social Security income, and I do think she does some other like she's got savings, but I don't think she even has investment money that she makes money off of. And I think she does some side things for a little bit of money here and there, but like no, her stuff is so simple it doesn't matter. Yeah.
Yeah, the whole dollars and cents thing. It's like, who makes these fucking rules?
Yeah. Yeah. We want to get to voicemails here, our single voicemail, because we've got 17 minutes to go before we have to get to our meeting.
Oh, that's right. I forgot all about our meeting today. Okay, yeah, let's play the.
See, we're putting an artificial / real limit on our fuckery recordings to under an hour, because
that's fine.
We scheduled it in the hour before the our meeting.
That is a good idea. I think I like to shoehorn us in there. It gives us.
I think it's a good idea too, because we end up talking too fucking long otherwise.
Yeah, people don't want to hear us this much. They really don't.
I totally agree.
They don't care how I'm measuring my pills or anything like that.
God knows I don't care.
Whatever. Okay, yeah, let's do it. Voicemail.
Okay, here we go. And you're probably not hearing that, are you?
I am hearing it.
Really?
Yes. Yeah.
No, that's interesting.
It was super slow, though. It felt a little slow, though.
Well, let me change this and see if you still hear it, because I didn't hear it in my ear. I only heard it from my speakers. Hold on, let's try again.
I do not hear it now.
That's so fucked up.
But I also noticed it sounded like it was a record that was kind of winding up. It didn't start like at full speed.
You know why it probably sounded that way?
Why?
I bet that was a Zoom thing. Zoom is automatically trying to filter out things that it thinks you shouldn't hear, that's background noise. It probably heard that, thought it was background noise, and then realized that it was so loud and it was sort of musical that, maybe we do want to let that through. And so it compressed it to basically make it fit back to catch up. This is all very technical audio stuff. So why don't I just play this again?
You lost. Yes, I'm glad.
Right, as soon as I started talking about it, I'm like, Doug's not gonna fucking.
It's so funny. It's like you see. Well, here's what's so good about you. I don't catch myself until I'm listening back in playback. And you caught yourself literally in 5 seconds, and I just kept droning on and on about the fucking pill length and the thing, and I'm like, wait a minute. I didn't even think, does he even care, until you just said what you just said now. God.
Hey, that's the fuckery.
I'll wait for the in between. Go ahead, hit it. Go ahead.
We got a voicemail from Jared. I said a voicemail from Jared. You know a voicemail from Jared. Nobody else will call. We got a voicemail from Jared. Screw the rest of y'all.
I saw a post just a day or two ago from Gabe Sherman. That's Dave Sherman's grandson, right?
Yeah.
I think is Dave doing okay, or is he sick?
I think I saw the same post, and it said, prayers for Dave Sherman. I don't know what's happening, but I think there's something not so great.
I know he had some issues because of some health challenges that he had. He had to have some toes amputated, and I mean, ouch on that alone. But I haven't seen or heard of anything other than that. So just was curious if you know anything.
I don't. I have not heard any details. So I have no
we
idea.
encourage you in our community, just hug your loved ones. Okay.
Yeah.
Now back to the episode. Go ahead.
Now back to our regularly scheduled programming.
Hey, Doug, it's Eric Jared here. So you guys are talking about Timu,
Timu.
or as they said at the Super Bowl commercial, Temu, which is weird because the original commercials were Timu. So whatever you want to call it. Anyways, we've been shopping there for a long time. I think it's been around for about a year, if I remember right. And dude, some of the stuff is actual name brand, good quality stuff, and they sell for similar retail as you can get from Amazon, stuff like that. There is a lot of knockoff shit that is just that shit, not even worth what it's paid for. So if you get something like that, so like, for example, you buy a Speed Square and it's not square, which also happens on Amazon, just so you're aware, or T-squares, and sometimes measurements are off, things like that. Just go in and request a refund and get your money back. I don't think I've had them make me send anything back yet. If there's a legit reason or whatever that I'm saying, hey, this thing's a piece of shit. But that being said, some of the stuff does tend to be pretty good. It just depends on what you end up getting, and just make sure you open it right away, check it out, and see. And if you do a refund on anything, make sure you only have to do it once. Because if you do a refund the second time, then they start charging you like a return shipping or some shit like that is what it says. I usually just check everything out, make sure everything's good, and then if I ever need to return, I do. If I don't, then we're good. So anyways, they've gotten a decent amount of business from us. So anyways, wanted to share with you, and great find on that app. But yeah, I was blown away when I saw them in the Super Bowl. Crazy shit, man. Tons of money. They were like, I think it was like 3 or 4 times I saw it. I don't know. All right, fellas, appreciate the show, and enjoyed it. See ya.
And we determined they're not publicly traded, right? We can't buy the stock.
No, can't buy it. But we do know that they went from 3 million to 3 billion, something like that, in 9 months or whatever.
Yeah, that's ridiculous.
Like, yeah, that was pretty fucking crazy.
Yeah.
Oh, one voicemail. Oh my God.
And that was it.
What are we going to do?
That-
We have like 7 minutes that we have.
Dude,
before
I
we
was
really
happy that you had 3 or 4 things to talk about, because I got nothing. I've got my geek tomorrow. Not tomorrow, Friday.
Right.
But it'll be today as of the airing of this episode. If you happen to be in the Georgetown, Texas area, and you wanted to come see me jump around like an idiot, you can come and see the Flashback Band happy hour 5 to 7 at Mulligan's in Georgetown in beautiful Sun City.
And plenty of time to still see the sunset after going to Strickland's gig. What's going to happen in summertime at 5 to 7? It's literally going to be daylight for 2 more hours after you finish your gig.
I don't have any problem with that. I'm okay. As long as they're paying,
I know.
I'm playing.
Look, it's kind of like a rehearsal. Who cares what time you do your gig? I did have one thing to add. You know, we're in the process of hiring a sales team. If there's anybody in our community that has sales experience and you are interested in stepping up to the plate, 100% commission, but there is a vigorous training program, and I promise I will not let you go. Accountability, training, and a lot of potential income for you. How would they apply? You know what? 4242 DJ Doug. If you just call me and say, I'm interested in the sales position, just the fact that you know what we do and who we are, got a really good chance that you'd get into the position.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay, well that is it. I'm out of topics.
We're gonna keep it under an hour. I love that.
God, that's crazy. This is the first time in months that we have done this.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let's head out of here to the sales meeting. Steve O'Brien, go ahead and take us out of here.
Call 4242 DJ Doug and record an intro for the show to hear on a future episode. Say anything you want. Hell, take my job. I'm getting sick of these guys anyway. We still rolling? Psst, don't tell him I said that. Over 1,000 shows. It's not their 1,000th show? It just feels like it. That's fucked up.